next week's going 1-0 every day. We're not really getting ahead of ourselves. We're going to get back to work on Monday, and we're going to go 1-0 on Monday, and then carry that to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And that's what we have to get back to doing, is having a great week of preparation to give ourselves a successful chance to win on Saturday.
How much of a challenge is it just to kind of maintain some positivity right now with the 3 straight losses you guys have?
Not hard at all. I feel like we in that locker room feel like we have a really good football team, and we have 6 games left in front of us, and that's all we're looking forward to. We really feel like we're going to have a successful 6 games because of the way that we're going to prepare and attack this next week and every single day leading up to it.
Do you feel like a kind of turning point in the game was if Phil had the play where it got overturned when the ball hit the ground and you wound up without any points there on that drive?
Just another thing where they reviewed the play and came back, and we just kind of execute because the ball bounced the other way, and it's just one of those things. I don't feel like it was a momentum killer. It was just one of the things where it didn't bounce away, and then we just gotta put that play behind us and be where our feet are at and keep going into the next play, the next play, the next play.
When you're seeing Brees kind of go off, what were kind of the feelings for you? Was it an inspiration kind of thing? Was it like hey, I want to go out there and one-up this guy? What was it like when you're watching a guy like that before?
It's never a one-up. He's a fantastic football player, and Coach Coleman told us that they're going to make plays, and that's just what football is, and we're going to have to respond and make some plays too. It was one of those things where whenever he scored the first touchdown on the first play, it was one of those things where I looked to our offense. I didn't look at myself. I didn't think about, well, hey, maybe I can break off 81 too. It was one of those things where I looked at my offense and said, hey, let's go respond. Let's go play some football. And it's never about me. It's never about one player on their team. It's about a team coming together and playing together for 60 minutes, and that's something we're going to have to work on.
Do you guys feel like you're executing pretty well on offense right now, or do you think there's still some more in the tank?
Definitely some more in the tank. A lot of things that we're going to have to work on. That starts on Monday. We talked about in the locker room Monday through Friday, our preparation has to be better. Going 1-0 every single day is going to be really big for these next 6 games, and that's something we're going to have to work on.
What do you plan on doing, as a leader yourself this week and going forward the rest of the season to make sure this team stays in it?
100%. Reggie's right there. Reggie had a fantastic message for us after the game. We're all in the huddle. He came up and he said that one thing we're going to have to do is we're going to uplift our brothers. That's one thing that everybody as a team is going to have to do. We're going to make sure that he knows that I know he's going to make that play next time. He may have missed that tackle, but guess what? Whenever the opportunity presents itself again, he's going to take care of it. He's going to catch that ball. He's going to make that throw. He's going to make that guy miss. And that's something that we're going to have to do as an entire team, not as just one person. So I feel like we have to have a team full of servant leaders going forward into the season.
You still see, light at the end of the tunnel where this team can break out and show their full potential later on in the season?
Absolutely. We start off the season against 6 really good teams, and we happen to be 3-3. Could we be 6-0? Absolutely. But the reality of it is we're 3-3. We have to look ahead. We have to take it day by day, and get ready for Texas Tech. We have to have a great Monday through Friday to give ourselves a successful chance to go down to Lubbock and have a great game. That's all we're worried about right now. We're 3-3, but light at the end of the tunnel. Hey, we win 6 straight. That's a possibility, but right now we're just worried about going 1-0 this next week.
Felix talked a little bit about throwing the game in the trash and flushing it away. Do you kind of agree with that, or do you think that there's some stuff you can take away from tonight?
Every single loss, there's going to be some things you can take away from, good and bad, but flushing it and getting ready for this next game is a pretty good message to say, hey, this game is behind us, now we have to be where our feet are at. My feet are in here. They'll be in my room tonight, and then on Sunday I'll be up here for treatment and recovery and getting ready for the next game.
You like playing in Texas?
I do. It's always cool to go back home. The weather's always good, especially in October, so it's not super cold, but I'm excited to go back.
Thanks, Steve. Appreciate it.